Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar and to another cool song from Foo Fighters called The Glass. This song is very Foo Fighter-ish. We have this, I like this kind of vibe here. I really can hear that it has their DNA in this song. That's great. I love that about bands. So let's take a look at this song here. We will start this one with a capo on the second, and we need to go over a couple of chords. So let's start from the beginning here and play the E minor together. That is open E, second A, second D, open G, open B, and open E. We have the C next, so that is third on A, second on D, open G, first B, and open E. The D, so that is open D, second G, third B, and second E. We have the G as well, so that is third on E, second on A, open D, open G, third B, and third E. Alright, then have this F here, and that's a bar chord. You play a bar here on the first fret, you bar all strings there, and then the rest will be third on A, third on D, and second on G. We also have the A minor. Alright, so that is open A, second D, second G, first B, and open E. And I believe we got all the chords we need for this song right there. So let's look at the strumming pattern first. This is divided into two different parts. So we'll have this split over two chords, and that will make up for one full strumming round. So we'll look at the transition here from the E minor to C, since that is the first two chords we use. So part one, E minor, goes like this. Okay, so it's down, down, up. Okay. And then you switch to the next chord and play part two, which is up, down, 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 up. With the C in this case. All right, and that is, again, up, down, 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 up. And that's it. So E minor, down, down, up, and then C, up, down, 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 up. And then you just continue like that. So to get an idea of how it sounds together, it goes. And then the rest. All right, so now we're ready for the actual song, and we'll take a look at the verse play. It's played in the same way for both the verses here in this song. So E minor, part one, then C, part two, then comes D, part one, and E minor, part two. Then you continue with C, part one, and G, part two, and then you repeat that again, C, part one, and G, part two. That's the first verse. So part one, part two alternates here throughout this chord progression. So E minor, C, D, E minor, C, G, C, G. That's one chord progression round. You're gonna play that for two rounds for both verses, and that's how you handle the verse. Now let's take a look at the pre-chorus. So you're gonna play C here. All right, that's the first chord, part one. I was a little bit confused there. C, you're gonna play 4 straight downs, like that, and then D, 2 straight downs, and then you play the E minor for 1 full strumming round. So both parts there, down, down, up, up, down, 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 up. You play that for 2 rounds. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4 on C, and then D. And then E minor, 1 strumming round. And then it continues F, part 1, and then C, part 2, repeat F and C again. And then you want to play A minor, 1 full round, F 1 full round, and C 1 full round. You can go with the last C there, 6 fast downs as well. You can choose there. So A minor 1 full, F 1 full, and C 1 full. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last C there, if you wish. So to summarize the pre-chorus here, it was C 4 downs, then D 2 downs, and E minor 1 full strumming round. You play that short chord progression for 2 rounds, and then you play F part 1, C part 2, F part 1, C part 2, A minor 1 full, F 1 full, and C 1 full, or 6 fast downs. 2 rounds of all that, and that is the pre-chorus, both first and second. All right, and then finally at the choruses now. All right, so we are ending this one pretty soon. We're gonna play G part 1, F part 2, and C 1 full strumming round. Then you go to G part 1, F part 2, and E minor 1 full strumming round. You play that last chord progression, G, F, E minor, for 2 rounds. And then you end with 1 full round of F and 1 full round of C. So to summarize this, G part 1, F part 2, C 1 full. And G part 1, F part 2, and E minor full. Repeat that, G, F, E minor full, and then F 1 full, and C 1 full. And that's the chorus. You play that for only 1 round of these for both, no, actually all 3 choruses, because we have 3 choruses in the song. All right, but between chorus number 2 and 3, we also have an instrumental part. It's about 2 minutes and 45 seconds into the song. Here, you're gonna play E minor part 1, C part 2, D part 1, and E minor part 2. And then you're just gonna play 1 down on C and 1 down on D. You can do that, but you can also play these 4 downs on C in the same way as we played the pre-chorus. So, and 2 on the Ds. All right. So that was the instrumental part. E minor part 2, C part 2, D part 1, and E minor part 2. Then C and D there. Then comes the third chorus. We just went through that before. And then we have this post-chorus after the third chorus, and it's pretty much a verse play there for 1 round plus 1 down on the following chords: C, D, and E minor. All right, so this was a very speedy tutorial here on the Foo Fighters' The Glass. I hope you could follow all this in that speed. Sometimes I explain the song parts by parts in the way how the song goes. Sometimes I just give you the different keys here to put it back on the track there on your own, so you just have to build your song with the different parts. In this case, I did the last thing there. So yeah, hope it was helpful. If it was, please let me know. Thumb up this tutorial, and until next time, play tuned.